1 week into the Jacksonville Jaguars OTA practices is already in the books, and we're already starting to see Travis Hunter make a difference on both sides of the football. And over the past couple of hours, the Jaguars have actually released the first look footage of Travis Hunter playing some DB. Now, keep in mind, these are just highlights. We don't have any, exact film to break down, but he's going up against Brian Thomas, he's going up against Parker Washington, and some of the day one starting wide receivers on this football team. I also want to break down a bunch of news, notes, observations from these practices to show you exactly what's happening, where Travis Hunter is standing out, and why they believe he's got the capabilities. I mean, look at how high this dude just got off the ground right here. I mean, let's take a look at this. The dude is levitating in the air, but we're going to break down everything you need to know about his defensive debut right here. You see Brian Thomas giving him a little pat on the back like, hey, he is playing both sides of the football right now, and he is already making a difference. So we're going to break down everything you need to know. Before we dive in, hit the like button, subscribe, join the family, turn on post notifications. Let's dive into Travis Hunter and what he is already starting to showcase during practice. Now, throughout the first couple of days of practice, they made sure to put him at wide receiver, and he was obviously starting off pretty well. He did have some struggles early on, but since it's Travis Hunter, he's going to have so much more media attention, so if he stumbles on any route out of the 300 that he runs over the first couple of days, it's going to stand out compared to a guy like Tedderolo McMillan, just because Travis Hunter's name in the media surrounding him right now. So take everything with a grain of salt, but he showed signs of improvement from day 1 to day 3, and now heading into week 2, we're going to get some more OTA practices, but throughout week 1, he's already showing the signs and the versatility of playing both sides of the football, and has shown improvement everywhere.
Seen a ton of them just yet?
Yeah, got a lot of juice. Like he can run all day, a lot of energy. I love it, good energy. Always dapping guys up, just bringing juice every day. And like I said, high motor, can just go. It's like a kid, just runs around all day. He doesn't get tired, it seems like. So you can't have enough of that. And then as far as just talent, I mean, kind of speaks for itself. Ball skills, run after the catch. He's very explosive. Just didn't realize how explosive he was in and out of cuts. He's impressive to watch, and we've gotten to connect a couple times. It's only going to keep getting better and better. We've only worked together for a couple days now, so we got some time to really dial in on the details.
Now, really quickly, before we get any further into this video, I want you guys to comment down below, where do you think Travis Hunter will be more effective early on in the season? Because we all know, right? We know how good he can be as a two-way player, as a DB, as a wide receiver. I think he's going to be great at both. But where do you think early on he's going to find that comfortability? Do you think it's going to be wide receiver? Do you think it's going to be DB? Or do you think right away he's going to be able to do both at an elite level, right? I think he can do both. It's just a matter of when and how it takes place, how it happens. If I had to guess, I'm going to say he's going to settle in at wide receiver early on the season, and then by week 7, week 8, you're going to see him really playing, 80, 90, maybe even the entire game. I really do believe that. We just heard Trevor Lawrence say that, listen, this dude doesn't get tired. He runs every single route. He plays defense. He does everything. He never gets tired. His conditioning, probably the craziest thing the NFL has ever seen, and I wouldn't be surprised if he goes through games in the NFL where he does play almost every single snap if they need him to. Alright guys, real quickly, before we get any further into this video, I do need a big favor. Make sure you guys hit that like button if you haven't already done so. Helps out the channel so much, but most importantly, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. It is free. It doesn't cost anything to join the family, and we will be covering the Jacksonville Jaguars and Travis Hunter throughout the entirety of this year's OTAs, which is another week coming up, and then from there you got mandatory minicamp. All right, after that they'll take about a month off, and then they'll get into training camp, and then from there football is right around the corner. So make sure you guys join the family. We're also going to be covering preseason football, breaking down some all 22 coaches film, and then the same thing with the regular season as well. Make sure you guys join the family, turn on post notifications, that way you guys are notified every time we post these videos and get you guys updated. And with that being said, let's kind of dive back into the video and talk a little bit more about Travis Hunter. Now we're going to talk about his possible contract situation getting even better because of his ability to play both sides of the football. Now, the coaching staff, including Liam Cohen, has been absolutely stunned with Travis Hunter's ability to play both sides of the football, including Trevor Lawrence, including Brian Thomas, and all these guys, right? So that is something to keep in mind. We see right here Liam Cohen getting more into coaching and trying to help him up, coach him up a little bit. Liam Cohen has a plan, okay? And if they didn't have a plan, they wouldn't have traded up for him, and they did. They realized how good he can be, and man, everyone's super excited. Now, the contract situation is going to get interesting. However, before we talk about that, next week is week 2 of OTAs. We're going to be covering it every single practice. So let me know what you guys think. Hit the like button, subscribe, join the family. Let's talk a little bit about the contract, then we'll get out of here. Now, over the last few days, we actually heard some big time news regarding Travis Hunter and the money he could potentially bring in depending on where and when he plays, football this year. Now, I'm not saying for Jacksonville, obviously, but if he plays both sides of the field, he could actually earn more money. Now, the Jacksonville Jaguars have already said that they have a plan for this hybrid rookie superstar Travis Hunter, and it appears that they intend to use him on both sides of the ball. Now, Hunter, who won the Heisman Trophy at Colorado last season for his work at wide receiver and DB, has primarily practiced with the Jaguars offense so far this offseason. However, things are starting to ramp up. As you see here, he's playing a little bit of defense. We haven't seen any of this thus far because during these practices, the media was not open to it. So they weren't even, acknowledging that he was playing defense. And then one day, the Jaguars say or post this video showing, yeah, he's practicing at DB as well. So that is huge. That is crazy. We love that, right? Now, when it comes to the price tag, right? He was, they paid up, they moved up to go draft him, basically 2 first-round picks and a second-round pick to select Travis Hunter in last month's draft. And it has been clear for a while that they view him as a guy that can play multiple ways. He actually signed a rookie contract worth about $46 million over 4 years with that 5th-year option as well. However, the performance-based pay is something that is a little bit different. Now, playing on both sides of the ball would help Hunter significantly in the NFL's performance-based pay system, which is designed to augment player salaries by giving out bonuses in the offseason tied to playing time from the previous season. Each team gets a pool of money for performance-based pay bonuses. It was $14.1 million per team this past year, and money is divided up according to the formula that involves the player salary, signing bonus, and other specific details of the contract. Now, listen, if he starts to play defense, you could see this guy getting a ton of money in bonuses alone. Now, let's just say alone he plays 50% of snaps defensively and 75% of snaps offensively. You're looking at a really good bonus here for Travis Hunter. He could be in line for an extra $300,000 or $400,000 just next season alone, right, after factoring in that salary. So, I mean, you're looking at a guy who's probably going to get a ton of bonus money because of just that bonus play every single season.